Let's get started. Welcome to your very first Merge Tribal Council. So congratulations everybody, first of all, for making the merge. I know it's been a rough journey so far, lots of drama, lots of fighting, and now we're finally here. Ben, today you won the immunity challenge. How does it feel winning the very first Merge Tribal Council or Merge immunity?
Feels so good. Feels so good. Feeling like Mr. Joe Anglim right here. No,
Not him.
I feel good. It feels good. It was funny that me and Daniel were the final two again in both cup stacking competitions, right? But it feels good. It's because like with 13 people and like with this being the first merge vote, it's really nice to be able to know that it's not going to be me, because this is the start of a new phase of the game. So anything could happen, and I'm just glad that I know it's not going to be me.
Daniel, Ben brings up the point that he's beaten you twice now at the very end of cups. Does that aggravate you any, or is it just it's immunity comp and you'll get him next time?
Yeah, the second he does not have that damn necklace. No, I'm kidding. No, it's fine. Although I'm like, cups is what I'm best at. So if I can't even do that, like I'm screwed this season. But no, I'm happy for him. He definitely deserved it. So yeah, no hard feelings.
Marcy, so you were at a tribe of 3 by the time we got to merge. How does it feel being back in a big group again?
It feels so good. I mean, I wish it could have been a little bit more climatic with the dropping the buffs, but when the merge happened, baby, I dropped my buff and I dropped my panties because I was like, bitch, I was excited that I wasn't, having to vote off people I like. But not saying that I don't like anybody here in merge. Don't do me like that. But just in general, I'm glad that it's like not so confined now. That's like there's no options.
David, opposite story. You guys didn't touch tribal council once when y'all went to the swap. How does it feel seeing some new faces you haven't seen before?
It feels really good, with the merge, the game opens up a lot. I think it's very interesting with all of our dynamics because obviously there are 2 tribe swaps, and I feel like a lot of people in this game are very interconnected, so that makes votes extremely difficult. So it's like a blessing and a curse at the same time. And the fact that we didn't really go to tribal is scary in itself because you don't really know how to act under pressure.
So, and then when it comes to the third tribe, Javen, you were on the third tribe. You had like 1 tribal council and then 1, obviously, Evan departure. Do you think it has prepared you enough for merge, or are you still kind of like nervous going into merge?
I've been dying to go to merge. I literally can't stand anybody here. So the fact that it's very, unlimited, that I can, pick anybody that I want to go home. It's very, it's such an exciting experience. Because I've been bored, honestly. Ryan and Janessa was a boring vote, but unfortunately those girls didn't speak to me. So I'm excited to just vote out anybody. Something I'm excited for this merge.
Ellie, you kind of had like an uphill battle so far. Did you see yourself getting to merge at this point?
No, I thought I was going pre-jury for sure. But, I'm blessed to be here and I'm going to make the most of it. So who knows? I could get to the end. I could be one of the first people voted out in the merge. So we'll just see what happens, I guess.
Krista, next question to you. Our girl to boy ratio hasn't been the best. All the girls have gone out pretty much pre-merge. Do you think that the girls might get targeted just along the line, or are y'all wanting to stick together?
Well, I mean, as far as I know, there's no like all girls alliance. However, if you want to come at us because we're girls, that's just like sexist. So don't do that. If you want to come at us for other reasons, that's totally cool. However, like I don't think that the gender ratio is necessarily being taken into consideration that much. At least I hope not, because that'd be really, really awkward for me. Javen, please sit up Brendan, okay. I'm just gonna stop talking.
Okay. Kind of switching paths here. So Justin, when we got to tribal or to the immunity challenge, we discussed the new twist at hand. How do you think people's reactions were to this twist, and how do you think it's going to come into like play?
I think it's very, very interesting because if you played your cards right, you could simultaneously run the game by telling people who to vote, and then you get rewarded for running the game with the advantages. So if you have some power and you have the numbers, you not only run the game, but you also get rewarded with maybe an idol, a vote block, a vote steal, or whatever. Who the fuck knows for that? So it's very interesting, and this twist can really put people on the top even higher, which is usually not how this game works. Usually, once you're at the top, it's really easy for you to fall down, but this could keep people at the top at the very top. So I guess it's now time to figure out who is at the top.
So, Ty, Justin brings up like it could bring people at the top, but every single time we do the randomizer, it's random. Your best ally could be there. It could be someone else. Like it could be you being in a good spot, and then your name is drawn. Do you think that people are going to strike immediately on it, or are they going to weigh out the consequences of who their bounty is?
I think a lot of people, if not most of them, are gonna probably opt towards the decline option, just because, like, if people know, like, the only way that you're gonna really get your target out is if you have people voting with you, and people might become skeptical if like you're pushing someone like super hard. And like me personally, I don't really know if like I want other people in the game to have a lot of advantages, even though like I'd be working with them. So it's definitely something like for everyone to consider, but like I think it might not be used as much as people are hoping it to be used.
Mm-hmm. Brandon, so it is a high risk, high reward scenario. Where do you view yourself going towards the twist? Are you kind of like, oh, that's whatever, or you might get a shot at it if you do see it?
I think it really just depends on the person, to be honest. To get an advantage is great, but if I'm gonna get one of my closest allies, I like to consider myself a player. I like to do things for the people I'm aligned with, and I really just think it depends on the person. I think it's so dependent on whether you're gonna accept the risk. You also have to remember, if somebody's in a good position, you don't think you'll be able to get the numbers on them. You don't want yourself to be at a disadvantage. So it's really just so dependent. I don't know if I would accept or decline.
Okay, we kind of made our rounds. We do have a few whispers. David and Krista. We have Ty and Krista, and Justin and Ty. Continuing on. So Devin, this is our biggest tribal council. Obviously, the very first tribal council that everyone went to had 11, but this one has 13 people. How do you navigate 13 people in one tribe?
Before I answer your question, I am so sorry if you can hear my teacher in the background. Anywho, so how do you navigate between 13 people? Well, honestly, it's kind of just like this being the merge boot. It's kind of a lot like the first tribal council where no one really wants to throw out a name. So you kind of just like go with the flow on this one. Like pushing something you don't need to doesn't really do you any good. So it's a lot of just trying to see what works for just trying to survive, honestly. I think that's the best way to maneuver with 13 people and it being so hectic so soon.
Raven, have names been pushed so far, or is it kind of like, what do you want to do? Well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Or has there actually been a name on the table, or maybe more?
Steph's name has been out there. I've heard Steph's name out there. I think he knows his name has been out there. I've heard a potential Bella. Honestly, when they said Bella, I thought they were talking about the other Bella. I totally forgot that she like went home.
I forgot she's still here.
Right, but I mean, that's two names I've heard, but it is Survivor, so anything could happen. Like Ellie Goulding would say.
So Seth, Javen's pretty open that he said he heard your name tonight. Have you also heard your name tonight?
Of course. I mean, it's no surprise. I was paranoid coming into the merge. I was talking to Marcy before even the merge happened. Like, before Evan quit, I was like, we're going to get to the merge. These people are going to be like, models be gone. I'm gonna get first jury member. Marcy's gonna get second jury member. Unless Marcy, I know Marcy's better at the game than I am, so she could probably work her magic more than me. I'm the prettier one though, so.
So
Kidding.
Marcy, Seth brings a point that if he goes first, he thinks you will go second. Does that worry you at all?
I mean, obviously, like, I mean, I've been vocal about it. Like, that was always like my concern coming into marriage. Like, obviously, like, I'm paranoid as fuck. It's kind of like a public knowledge at this point. I'm hoping that I can like not be second juror or first juror. I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen tonight. I'm just hoping that I can survive and do what I can to stay. But I have faith in myself.
Krista, so Seth said he heard his name, but is that the only name on the table, or has there been other names pushed?
Well, I definitely think that there's been other names pushed. Like David said, Bella's name was thrown out. I definitely heard Seth's name and Bella's name, and I don't know if there are any others, but I'm assuming that, I don't know, people push their own agendas, especially with the bounty twist. You don't know what people are doing behind the scenes, trying to push their own agenda to try to get an advantage. I really have no clue, but so far those are the only names I've heard. So
Ben, kind of circling back there, she brings a good point. Could someone just be pushing a name to you to help them get an advantage? Has that crossed your mind yet?
Very well could. Very well could be. You have to, I don't know, make an educated guess on who you think got the treasure chest, I guess, if you want to look out for that. But yeah, I don't know, 13 people, there are 13 different motives going on in this game right now. So you never know why someone could be.
Daniel, it was pretty open that pre-merge you did openly play your idol, and idols are a factor in this game. There could be 0 idols out there right now, or technically there could be 4 idols out there right now. Has that been a weighing factor going on for the vote tonight?
Yeah, that's definitely a factor, especially when everyone's kind of being so like openly blunt about the names that are going around. So, I mean, if one of those people have an idol, then it kind of like makes people second guess, should I vote this person? Because I mean, if they know I'm voting them, then they could idol me out, or it just causes a lot of paranoia. And I am like, I openly tell everyone I'm really paranoid. So doesn't mean I don't trust y'all. It just means like I'm psycho. So that's definitely something that I think about when I think of a vote.
Ellie, so obviously he mentioned that those people could have idols, or maybe someone else could play an idol on them. Do you see maybe an idol being played tonight with there might be 4 available?
Oh,
cut out a little bit.
Did I cut out? It froze probably. Oh, fuck. Fucking hell.
Oh my
My
God.
first nominee is
Oh,
Zach.
sorry. I was on a different Wi-Fi than I usually am, and it didn't. Continue.
Not the Wi-Fi, please.
Eyebrows.
Continuing on.
That hairline.
If y'all could remove your Zoom backgrounds, that would also be nice. Continue on, Ellie.
Sorry.
I asked, do you think that someone could easily play an idol on someone tonight, not being like themselves playing it?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, this game's been crazy. Anything's possible at this point. So, I mean, I'm completely open to anything and everything happening tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the merge vote. The merge vote's always mental. So you just never know what's going to happen. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Ty, is the person that's being targeted tonight have a specific reason behind them? Is it because they're a physical threat, social threat, master manipulator? What's the reason behind tonight's vote?
I mean, honestly, like at this point, I think everyone has something going for them, whether it's social, physical, or strategic. So, I mean, I don't really think I can like pin it on the person who I'm voting, why I'm targeting them. But I think like at this point, everyone's a target, whether they can see it or not.
David, do you agree? Do you think everyone's a target, or is there clear targets tonight?
Everyone's a target for sure. In Survivor, you can't be too careful, and when you are comfortable, that's when you leave. So you always gotta look at yourself as a target too, you know.
That is a good point, and I think that is a good mark to stop the questions. We're a few whisters before we get to the vote. We have Javen and Justin, Justin and Ty, Justin and David, David, Krista, Brandon, Ty, and Brandon and Ellie. With that being said, you guys will have 5 minutes to vote in your name DM. Also,
y'all like the look?
Also, a
Justin, I really
reminder,
like your eyebrows.
if you do vote, you cannot change your vote. It is permanent, locked in into discussion.
I was like, what the fuck is on Justin's face? I
No,
thought I was tripping
literally.
out.
I don't know why
like
Zoom
part of a
added
look.
these features, but it's very interesting. Wait, look at my mustache.
I don't know. I'm loving it.
No.
Does my
Please,
lighting
bro.
look good?
Yeah, you're amazing.
Lovely.
Oh.
Oh my god. So I see not everyone is wearing red. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, I am. You just can't see it.
No, it just kind of feels like there was a clear assignment and like not everyone followed it.
I didn't know. What's red mean?
We're just like, we're red.
I didn't see this. I'm really sorry.
Today's do now said wear red. I don't
My
understand
shirt
why
is
we're
red.
not following
Does that count?
directions.
Underneath.
Why are we not following
Why is your
directions?
hand up, Krista? What do you want?
Please.
Hello.
Can you heart in my DM, Zach, please?
Actually, wait, Zach.
Why
You
is he
know
upside
what?
down?
I have
Oh my
not
god.
voted yet. I'm
You should
feeling
make
real
it from
sus.
now on if someone wants
Can
to say
I
hi, they have
play
to,
my
like, raise their
safety
hand.
without power?
Ignores.
Ignores.
Hey, Zach, I want to play an idol. I'm kidding. Where's this one? How do you make yourself upside down?
I'm not.
What?
Wait,
I'm not.
Guys, I'm red.
wait, do you not?
Wait, am I upside down for you?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you do that?
Are you gonna heart my DM or not? Oh my god.
Production, can someone go hard in his DM?
I'm not gonna get to vote. I'm literally being rigged against right now.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, are you purposely upside down? Oh, my shit
I
bugging.
don't know what you mean.
I don't know if you're
Please stop though.
It amazes me how short some of the memory spans in here are because my opponent here called both my very good friends and he even called you, Zach, a whore. Yes, he did.
Guys, it's
Brandon must.
Okay, so
Okso.
it's Okso.
David, did you put the eyebrows on? I hate that.
I like it for you.
Can this try be called okay so?
It pretty much is.
That is what it's called, David.
It's called Okso. Thank you very much.
Oxo,
I
octopus,
thought it was
octopussy. I don't know
Okso.
what it is, but it should have been okay.
Wait,
so.
is it actually? I've been saying okay, so.
I think
Yeah,
it's both. I
it's
think
okay,
it's
so.
either way you want to say.
Okso. We're gonna
I
go
say okay so personally. Okay so.
Yeah, that's like the moment.
Like, okay, so what are we gonna
Me when like I'm trying to figure out the vote. Okay, so who the vote?
Okay, so exactly. That's what I was thinking. Okay,
I
so.
just feel like maybe we should listen to Zach's pronunciation. It's Okso. Thank you.
Okay, so.
I'm confused, Daniel. Where's the red? You have every
Baby,
color.
don't do me. Don't do me. Don't do
every
it.
color but red. Every color.
You got every color going on.
Where's David's red? Where's Justin's red? Where's Brandon's red?
Right
Yeah,
here.
let me call you out. Brandon, where you at?
Right here.
David, where you at?
My skin is red. Can you not see?
Guys, look where I am.
I'm literally in the Golden Gate Bridge. It's literally red right
Wait,
now.
Marcy, change your lights to red.
My bridge is red.
Red.
My bridge.
What?
Hold it, y'all.
Okay. With that being said, I do have the votes. I'm gonna go count them. Turn off my camera. Turn off my voice. Some of y'all fishy.
Wait, everyone's sideways. Everyone's sideways for me right now.
With that being said, I will go count and I'll be back.
Zach, turn your lights to red.
Are you on your
Oh,
phone?
y'all voted quick. Y'all was ready.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
That makes sense. That's probably why you looked upside down.
No, he's
right now.
He is messing with your ass. He got
I'm not doing it. I'm so confused.
No.
He got, look at
What is
him.
going
He's around
on?
like a damn clock.
What's going on?
Justin, where's the voice?
Literally nobody the minute hand.
What's going on?
Is that like Skype thing where it blurs your background really ugly, like a setting on this?
This feels like the Victorious episode when Kat was like doing some shit with her effects
Yeah, I
on
know
the
what you're
laptop
talking about, I know what
in
you're
the
talking about.
airport.
Why does white light look blue? Doesn't
Zach,
it
I'd
look
like to
blue?
put my steal vote and steal
Wait,
David.
did they
blue?
take out the like
Oh,
the black
fuck
and white
you.
effect? Where's the black and white? They took it out,
How do
didn't
you
they?
change the effect?
You used to be able to make it black and white.
In the
do it?
tribal.
Video setting?
How do you?
I think you can't make it
I'm
black
like
and
on
white
my
anymore.
phone. I don't have this update and I'm feeling some type of way.
You used to be able to make everything like black and white. It's like really
Am I
cool.
upside down for you guys?
Yeah,
No.
you figured it out. Didn't
Alright, I
you?
figured it out.
I have no clue what is going on.
So if you go to
Oh.
like video and then go to video settings,
Daniel,
you can like
okay.
rotate your.
Where's the video?
My forehead looks so big.
I don't know what's going on right now, but David looked like he sells pizza for lunch. I don't
Not pizza.
Definitely.
Why am I like?
Don't.
He sells pizza.
I honestly think
8 heroes, 8 villains, 1 crown.
one crown.
Can I be a villain?
I'm a
David,
hero.
there's no
Oh my
mustache.
god!
in the video.
Wait.
I'm hero mom.
David, is that
Wait.
real?
Why wouldn't it
Get
be
close.
real?
Get close. It doesn't fake mustache.
No, it's not. That's his mustache. He always had a mustache.
Pull on it. Like, tug on it. As hard as you
Wait,
can.
I didn't realize you could on.
He's always had. Wait, Brandon, you know I had a mustache too?
Oh, he has a filter on. I'm such an idiot.
Hey.
Oh, Brandon, you were an idiot even before that.
Y'all,
That's
how
a
does the
pizza.
mustache filter look on me?
Oh my god! Look at my eyebrows.
Oh my god, Dory.
Dang.
I'm jealous. I want facial hair
How do you
so
do
bad.
this? Wait,
I have facial hair on this.
I'm genuinely very confused.
I don't have any facial hair. This is a filter.
I'm
Oh,
over
I
it.
have. Oh, I have hair.
Please, Seth.
Ew.
David?
Yeah, Daniel, that's not the look for you,
Oh my
Daniel.
god, Zach's,
Okay, everyone, please mute.
Zach's like, shut the fuck up.
At this time, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol or advantage and you would like to play it, this is your time to do so.
Well, Zach.
Zach?
This is Nick excited.
All right, David, you go first.
I don't have anything.
All right, well, then I would like to play this idol for myself. It's a Rubik's Cube.
Huh?
So there you go. I'm playing this for myself.
I don't think you have anything, David.
We got some real comedians up in here.
David, this is nothing.
I thought I really was gonna do something. I was so fucking annoying. Both of y'all.
Zach, I don't have
Um,
an idol, but what I do have is a legacy advantage. I like
Can't we
to
just get with the damn vote?
Right.
Anyways, okay, let's get to the
Y'all are
vote.
the worst time of my entire life.
After I reveal the votes, the person with the most votes will be snuffed and will be our very first member of the jury. So just a reminder, the person you voted out will be watching the rest of the season. First vote, Bella. That is 1 vote, Bella. Next vote, Justin. That is 1 vote, Bella, 1 vote, Justin. Third vote, Seth. That is 1 vote, Justin, 1 vote, Seth, 1 vote, Bella. Fourth vote, Daniel. That is 1 vote, Daniel, 1 vote, Seth, 1 vote, Bella, 1 vote, Justin. Next vote, Seth. That is 2 votes, Seth. Next vote, Seth. That is 3 votes, Seth. Next vote, Seth. That is 4 votes, Seth. 1 vote, Bella. 1 vote, Justin. 1 vote, Daniel. And we have some wrong votes. Next vote, Justin. That is 2 votes, Justin. Next vote, Justin. That is 3 votes, Justin. Next vote, Justin. We are tied 4 votes, Justin, 4 votes, Seth, and 3 votes left. Next vote, Justin. Justin, that is 5 votes.
Oh my god.
Next vote, and the first member of our jury is Justin. Justin, that is 6. That is enough.
Oh god.
Justin, come please bring.
I did not see that coming. Oh my God. Marcy, you are a liar, girl. You be lying to everybody, don't you, Marcy? All Marcy does is lie and lie and lie, talking about the last time I worked with you, I let the white people tell me to get you out.
Why are
This
you
time
mad at
wouldn't
me?
do that.
I didn't orchestrate this, so don't
You
get
always
mad
a
at me.
lie, but you don't always lie to me, girl. It's always you lying, girl. Everyone sees your game now, boo.
Okay.
With that being said, Justin,
Whoever else
please,
voted for me, I don't like
Justin,
this song.
please stay. And
But notice how he
I
cussed me
will
out.
be voting bitter.
With that being said, everyone, please head back to campus sides. Justin, good night, house.